Hey guys, what's up? Jesse and Erica coming to you all live from Indianapolis, Indiana. We wanted to come on here and just talk to you a little bit about why meal plans suck.
It takes two of us to give these 5 reasons because we're really passionate about it. Now hold on, before you start hating and throwing tomatoes, Macro Missionary does meal plans. Absolutely, we have actually tons of meal plans, tons of macronutrient recipes for our clients, and that is a great way for them to just get started,
Yes.
maybe their first day or so.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. It's a very good way to kind of get a feel for the caloric intake that's being assigned to you specifically. But man, after that.
Yeah, all right, let's dive in. I see people trying to launch tomatoes already. All right, number one, why meal plans suck is, okay, my meal plan has Beverly UMP on there. Cool, great protein. I love Beverly UMP. Awesome, the PE Science just did a buy one, get one, or the PE Science just went on sale. Well, that sucks. Now my meal plan just costs me money because that went on sale, or a food that's not on the plan, that's a perfectly good food, or maybe even a better food, I won't even get into that, went on sale, but it's not on the plan, so I do not get to take advantage of that sale. Or how about this? BJ's sends us buy one, get one coupons. They expire like in 2 weeks all the time. BJ's has an awesome, healthy menu. We put it into our contest prep all last year, and it was awesome. I got the leanest that I've ever gotten. Well, I would not have been able to capitalize on that if I'm sitting at home with my meal plan, because trust me, BJ's ain't on your meal plan.
Yeah, so it's just really hard. You don't understand, like, well, I want to save some money. That doesn't make sense to me, right? The second reason is it takes away from your freedom, right? Think about that. If you are set on a meal plan and you must eat, there's a couple different freedoms it takes away.
Yeah.
One, if your meal plan says you must eat 5 meals a day and you only get 1 break at work, that doesn't work. Guys, I knew someone that quit their job because their work schedule didn't fit around their meal plan.
Right.
Really? So there's one freedom.
The big thing is, look, there is 20,000 species of vegetables alone. Look it up. 20,000, not 20, 20,000 species of vegetables alone. There's 32,000 species of fish. When you get into other meats, birds, poultry, things of that nature, there are thousands of food, and you're gonna let a meal plan limit you to 3 different types of meat. Or if it's a real junky meal plan, maybe it's like chicken, meal 1, 3, and 5, and broccoli and brown rice. That's just not a freedom that I'm gonna have taken away from me. If my dad's cooking steak, I'm eating steak. If grandma's cooking tilapia, I'm eating tilapia. If grandma's cooking tilapia and it's on my meal plan, but I don't feel like eating tilapia, I'm eating chicken, or vice versa. No one's going to take away my freedom and tell me what I can and can't eat. That's just not going to happen.
Absolutely. The third reason is just the failure rate, you guys. It is so high. And the biggest reason for that is there's not any education. If someone is just handing you a meal plan and they're spoon feeding you, they're telling you what to do, what are you learning? I mean, is that how you teach your children? You do it for them? No, you let them fall on their face so that they can learn and they can get up and they can learn from that failure. So not that non-meal plans is going to allow you to fail, but it's going to allow you to learn and progress moving forward.
Sure, absolutely. The big thing, and this is the big thing for me, because I originally got into macronutrient-based nutrition purely for me. I wanted to win shows, and that was the most scientific way to get lean for a show. So that's why I learned it and went to school and did the certifications and all that. Subpar results. Meal plans will give you subpar results. No, wait a minute, hold on, no way, man, I got a meal plan right here, it's working great. Why would I say it gives you subpar results? Do you really think, again, there's 20,000 species of vegetables, 32,000 different species of fish, 20,000 plus species of other foods. Do you really think that it's optimal to be eating the same things day in and day out for the next 65 years? Do you think that's how human physiology was designed? Another way to look at it is your carbohydrate. We don't live in a petri dish. I wish we did. If we looked at a petri dish, then this whole conversation would be moot, because then a meal plan would be fine. But we don't live in a petri dish. Some days you're gonna have higher demands for carbohydrates. Some days you're gonna have higher demands for specific micronutrients in specific carbohydrates. So for example, like blueberries or kale or things of that nature. Well, guess what? If blueberry and kale ain't on your meal plan, you're depriving your body of those needed micronutrients. As your physiology trains, as you put on muscle mass, your protein needs are going to change. Okay, well, they're not going to change. A meal plan is static by definition. So you want to think of it as optimal. It is not optimal to not feed your body according to its needs. And again, carbohydrate and fat needs will vary per day. Some days I go very high fat. Okay, I need anti-inflammatory foods, palate. So that would be back to freedom.
Yeah.
So that has to do with your palate. So it's just not optimal. It's just not the way the human was designed to eat the same thing every single day.
Absolutely. And then the final thing is kind of the same thing as the subpar is just the restriction. Guys, ask yourselves if you are looking at a meal plan sitting in front of you and it is the same foods. Like I did the meal plan life, all right?
Oh, dude, I did it for years.
I don't know how long I lasted, but it was literally Monday, Wednesday, Friday, same food. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, same meals. Over and over and over again. Ask yourself, how long can you do this? Is it a week? Is it 2 weeks?
Right.
Is it 2 months? Maybe you're a little bit of a go-getter. Yeah. Are you going to skip your daughter's birthday cake because it's not on my meal plan? I mean, how long can you do that, and where do you go from there? I think that...
Is it sustainable?
Yeah, being so restrictive tends to lead to cheating. It tends to lead to that like overindulgence where you just can't shut it off. And so I think that's where we get a lot of those yo-yo dieters.
Well, they've actually linked, psychologists have linked studies, and this gets a little more serious than we might want to get, but they've actually linked studies to eating disorders being associated with strict meal plans. Why? Because if it's on the plan, it must be a good food. If it's not on the plan, it must be a bad food. So when you inevitably get off the good food list and put a bad food in your mouth, what do you want to do? You want to purge it. It's like a cancer. If you have a cancer, you want to cut it out. You want to get rid of it. That's the mentality of people that would struggle. One of the mentalities of people that struggle with food. So the worst thing that you would want to do is give them a good and bad food list, knowing full well that they're going to commit bad over time on their kid's birthday or whatever it might be. So, hey, if you disagree, if you're very, very pro meal plan, like I say, Macro Nutrition does have meal plans. We have tons of meal plans just to serve as an example, give people an understanding of what it looks like. But beyond that, if you've got a different viewpoint, man, post in the comments, be respectful, and let us hear it.